I am at a firefighter live fire training exercise behind the airport in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And I've always wanted to do a video that shows you how to photograph a spot news event, but man, I just, it's too high stress and I don't want to, yeah, that's not the time to do it. So this is actually a good opportunity for me to show you how I would approach like a fire or something like that. But I'm also going to show you how I photograph the rest of something like this. So there's quite a few recruits from 5 different fire departments, and they're going to jump into a trailer over there with some fire and see how they react. But all right, let's go check it out. Guys, you want your booth?
Alright, numbers 1 through 10, we're going to go through a walkthrough. We're going to have you guys just leave all your stuff there, just bring your gear with you and go to the walkthrough over here with Lieutenant Julio. Yeah, leave your water here. Just the walkthrough.
Yeah, time to move on. All right, so this is their 4th week out of a 10-week training program, which they'll eventually graduate. So this is their, from what I understand, their 3rd time they're going to do a live fire exercise of some kind. So, I mean, opportunities like this don't come around very often, in the sense that, if this was a real fire, you're not going to be following them into the building. But this is a good opportunity to show you guys how would I approach something like this. And I'm fortunate in that the department gives me pretty good access when there's actual emergencies happening. But this is really no different than what you would see on the street, and if you have access to the perimeter, inside the perimeter like I usually do, this would be no different when they're coming in or out or setting up to go into the burning building or whatever it may be. And the idea is always to have strong foreground and background elements that tell stories like this right here.
Next thing I do is check each other. Check each other, make sure there's no
I have photographed many fires, and I mean, I can't stress enough how important it is to respect the lines. The more you do that, the more access you actually will eventually get. And it's one thing to be like, oh, I need to get the great shots or whatever, but if you work within the boundaries, then the people within the department, whatever department that might be, will eventually respect you more. And then the next thing you know, they'll actually grab you and bring you in as close as they possibly can for a civilian. So yeah, this will give us a good opportunity to get as close as we can without an actual emergency situation. So all right, we need some fire. They're in there now. They started a fire. You can see some smoke coming out of the top over there. And from what I understand, they're going to open this door right there, and they're going to come out eventually after they do the training of whatever it is that they're doing inside. They're simulating like a flash fire kind of thing. So yeah. So I'm here with a good friend of mine. Why don't you tell us your name and how long have you been out here?
Fred Pereira. I've been on the job 27 years.
So you've been a firefighter for 27 years?
No, I've been a firefighter in the city from Bedford for 27. Well, 30 years altogether.
Wow.
With military time.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So, do you recall your training?
Yeah, I do.
Did you get scared?
Nope. I loved it.
You loved it?
I loved it. I was young and dumb done. I didn't know any better.
So these guys, how old are them? How old are these guys?
Average age about 24 to 28, I would say.
Yeah, but
Captain, how are you?
good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, 24 to 28 is their average age.
All the New Bedford guys, their birthdays are in the 90s, but the other communities, we get like different ranges from very low to 19 to about 40.
Yeah.
Almost 40.
And how long have you been a firefighter?
11 years.
In New Bedford? Or
Yep, in New Bedford the whole time.
do you remember your training?
Yeah, yep. I remember my training 11 years ago, going through this.
There you go.
Yeah, probably the same one.
All right, so they're pointing out that there's big smoke billowing out of this thing already. Now, like when you guys are fighting an active fire, and look, we have the chief. Wow! Imagine that. Chief, how are you?
Good, how's it going?
You. Good. So, you got 11 new possible recruits, or is that how it works?
Yeah, we have 11 recruits currently in our fire academy right now, which we're very happy about. Right today, they're doing their live fire, their flashover, training. It's a great real life experience, so they can experience this now when they're in our fire academy, as opposed to when they experience it in real life. Flashovers, flashover can kill, and we want to make sure that they're ready.
Getting ready to.
They're getting ready.
Getting ready to flash
for this. So
yeah, I mean,
do it. So.
I can't, overstate the importance of, as a journalist, to get to know the people that you photograph in your community. And I've seen the chief when he was not chief, and I've seen the captain when he was not captain, and so on. And when you grow relationships like that, doors open because they understand how seriously you take what they do. This is not about me or my cameras. It's about capturing fire events in the best way possible, and I always work within the limits of whatever it is that they assign to me. If that's a line 2 miles away, that's where I'm going to stay. So when you have access to things like that, like this right here, it's a good opportunity to show you guys what I can't show you, is how to photograph a spot news event, a fire. So thank you so much, Chief, for inviting me to come out here, and good luck with these 11 new recruits.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thanks for telling helping us tell the story. That's the it's life unfiltered. That's what this is all about, and it's good for people to see what actually goes into training new firefighters.
So let's go see how smoky these guys are getting. Really hard to photograph something like this just because how dark it is in there relative to the outside. I never use flash, as you know, so you do the best you can with it. That's where the exposure compensation wheel on the Canon camera system just works incredibly well. Oh yeah. That's a lot of smoke. We got some recruits here. You're from Bedford? What's your name?
I'm from Bedford. My name is Jared Oliveira.
All right, Jared. So why would you want to be a firefighter, man?
Just wanted to serve my community. I've been living in Bedford all my life, so found the time. Always wanted to be a firefighter since I was a young boy. Is it
living up to your expectations?
Absolutely. I love it. I love getting dirty. I love getting down. I love crawling. Yep. I love putting things up. I love putting things out.
That's
cool. It's one of the most intense experiences I've ever had this past month. It's been great.
So this is your 4th week, is that how it works?
4th week, yeah. First week was EMS, then we just started fighting fire the last 3.
And this is what you've been waiting for, right?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I can't wait to do more. Obviously training is one thing. Once we get out there, it's going to be a different story. But our goal is to protect property, protect the citizens of New Bedford, and the surrounding communities if need be.
Jared, good luck, man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. It's funny, but you can see the passion in that guy. It's no different being a photojournalist. It's like you love every second of it, even when it hurts, even when it's painful, even when things are just not going your way. You just love every second of it.